Hi everyone, it's Nathara, and today I'm going to be going over the current fashion code that is running on Global. Wonder Lullaby, is that the name of it? No, I'm going to call it by the suit's name, Ember Wings. So I've pretty much gotten everything except for this thing right here, but I don't think anyone really cares about that. There's nothing else down here except for like additional goodies and everything. So I am going to go ahead and go over the makeup and the outfit, and I think furniture piece and the poses and everything, in case you have not gotten this and you're still on the fence, and also for like future references in case it comes up in a time echo. So here's the suit Ember Wings on. I have not used any of it yet aside from the hair and the hat. I'm just not the biggest fan of the dress itself. I don't like the light particles that constantly come off of it. I don't know, it just bothers me. I do like the gloves though. And let me take this dress off. The socks are okay. I do like the shoes though. I think they're super cool looking. I like the flowers on them and the leather straps. I kind of thought for a second that the chains were not like their own like 3D entity, but they kind of do look very flat, don't they? It does come with a ring, very nondescript in my opinion. And of course there is the necklace. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a butterfly though. We get tons of butterfly stuff. My favorite pieces are definitely just the hair and the hat though. It's the whole reason I wanted this outfit. So here she is in all black. I haven't noticed anything that's not dyeable. There's again like the light particles. So yeah, Starlight will take those particles and turn them black so they're not that weird purpley gray color. There's no overlays on the hats. Your first dye slot, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth. Almost looks like it has a light in it, does it not? Yeah, no, that's definitely giving off some light. And your sixth is your light particles. Our hair, I actually really love this hair. I think it's so cute. It's just a nice little bob. I actually had this hairstyle for like a lot of my 20s. Because it was just so easy to manage, and I could just cut it myself. I didn't have to pay anyone to cut my hair because I could just like do this. But our first dye slot is like most of the hair. There isn't like our typical ombre. We do just have some front little pieces that you can dye. I like it. It's what do they call it now? A money piece? Is that what it's called? I cannot remember. I may have butchered that. For our necklace, we do have 5 dye slots, no overlays. Your first, your second, your third, your fourth, and your fifth. I love that everything is separate on this. I probably will eventually unlock this. I don't find the pearls to be too like overly big and gaudy. Our ring only has 2 dye slots. Your first is the gemstone. It does look like it's pretty dark in there too. Probably has a built-in overlay to give it that like gemstone refraction. And your second dye slot is your metalwork. For our gloves, we do have 3 dye slots, and I do like these gloves. I like that it has the satin down on the bottom, the corset part on the top of your forearm, and the lace sleeves up here. Maybe I just haven't like gotten around to needing gloves like this yet. Your second and your third. I really wish they would have just added another dye slot for the eyelets. Now with our dress, we do have 12 dye slots. Let me check for overlays really quick. Besides the different materials, I don't really see anything. Your first dye slots, your second, and with that like top on. It's hard to see, but your third dye slot is the very underskirt on the bottom. Your fourth, it does do that thing where it's got a highlight built into it, so your red like glints orange. Slot 5, and with that ombre together. Slot 6, slot 7, it also has that orange glint. Slot 8 is, I can't tell if this is supposed to be metalwork or embroidery work. It's like glitter decals almost. Slot 9, slot 10, and slot 11. And of course 12 is your light particles. And again, there is a lot of them. It's like falling dust and butterflies. For our socks, we do have 4 dye slots. Your first, your second, your third, and your fourth. For our shoes, we have 4 dye slots. the first, your second, your third, and your fourth. So a quick side note with the gloves, if you do put on like a sleeved dress like I was just trying, because I'm desperately trying to make outfits for this outfit, some of them, I guess if they've got longer sleeves, maybe, let me check, it'll chop off those. Well, not everything, maybe just that one is bugged right now. Where did it go? This one? Yeah, you can't see it, so I guess some of the dresses may have this bug, but not all of them. So here's our eyebrows, Moon Harbor. I really like these. I like the little cut in them, and I like that they fade to red on the ends, and I think they just look really good. They are a bit harder to see on the darker doll, only because they're half black, but you can see that little streak of red, so it looks good. And here is our contacts, Galaxy Whisper. They are purple butterfly contacts to match the purple butterfly suit. I don't know how often I'll use these. There's animated contacts that are purple that I like better. I mean, I even like these purple contacts better. Here's more purple butterflies. I mean, this isn't like the same shade of purple, but here's some more purple butterflies. I love these purple contacts. These purple ones have, what is it? Music notes in it? I cannot tell, or it's a star symbol, something like that. It's probably got something to do with the zodiac, but love these purple ones too. So I mean, we've got plenty of purple contacts. We have multiple purple butterfly contacts. And here is our eyeliner, Fleeting Wing. I actually really love this eyeliner. It is definitely still butterfly centered. It looks like a monarch wing on the side of your eye, and I actually like this so much I recreated it in my makeup look the other day because I thought it was so pretty, and I like that I can just change out that streak of red for whatever color I want. It turned out so nice. Those eyelashes go with it nicely. At least I think they do. Again, with the dark sclera, it's going to be a little hard to see, but you do have those white speckles and that streak of red to add to it. You also get these eyelashes, Blooming Cocoon. I do think they go with the Galaxy Whisper contacts quite well. Their purples match. So you will be able to like create some more makeup looks just because these pair together nicely. And on the darker doll, you can actually see that there's a bit of a blush kind of on that lower lash. That's not too noticeable on the other dolls. And here's our eyeshadow, Rhyme Glow. It does come with a purple shade to match your new purple eyelashes and purple contacts should you end up getting this fashion code. But as you can see, it comes with oodles of colors, like seriously a lot, and they're pretty varied, so I do like that. Your second eye slot is the bottom part, your third is that chunk, and then your first is going to be that outer corner. I don't know, I'm not a super huge makeup wearer, so I don't know how to explain this stuff. But here's your first shade, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, your seventh, your eighth, your ninth, your 10th, your 11th, and your 12th. And here's our blush, Ephemeral Spring. It is extremely bright on the darker dolls, very pink, and it's actually up in your eye area, which I think is pretty interesting. Here's the first shade all the way up and all the way down. Your second shade down and all the way up. And here's our blush, Sunset Trace. This one is some little freckles and a bit of a red blush underneath, or pink if you want. I actually think this one's pretty cute and I can use it on my doll if I bring it down, so I do like that. But here's your first shade up and all the way down, and your second shade down and all the way up. And here's our blush, Moonlit Pearl. I'm not a fan of this one. I don't like the flat pearls on the face. It does come in 2 shades though, and And let me go ahead. This is your first shade up and all the way down. Your second shade down and all the way up. For our poses, we do get this one. It is doubled cuteness, and I think it's super stinking adorable. Like, seriously, it's so cute. Her foot is raised. It's like propped up a little bit. I love that, but honestly, just having the hands around the face like this is super cute. And of course, you can always change out the expression if you don't like the expression that she's giving. I don't know, I just think it's adorable. I actually really like this one. I think that's so cute. And of course, if you incorporate handhelds into this, you can have it look like this. I think it would be pretty good for a lineup. But what I was mainly thinking of was that because it is a double-sided pose, basically mirrored with your hands, you can put a small left hand held and a small right hand held into dolls and put them together so they can like be posing together. You know, kind of like this. I think that would be pretty cute. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Of course, I might want to change the way you are doing things. Oh my gosh, the way I have their hands, the way I pick their handhelds. Oh, that's kind of cute. I mean, if it weren't like, you know, shooting through each other's guts, you know? And here is the other pose. It is also a half-length pose, but it is called Friendly Rivalry. Oh my gosh, that is hard for me to say. There's too many L's and R's in that word. But it is just like a little hand punch thing. I thought we already had something like this. We do. It's fist and palm right here. So, I mean, they are a little bit different. I don't know where I got this one from, to be honest. But they are also essentially the same pose. But they are different angles, so you can use them in Wi-Fi mode and still have two characters not look so mirrored to each other. So, I mean, I guess that's nice, but it is a shame that we do already have something similar to this with our handhelds. Well, I kind of like that actually. That one's not too usable. It's not too bad. And our dynamic pose is crescent string, so it makes use of that violin that if you've ever purchased anything they give you, it uses that. I will go in and see if other violins work with this. It's pretty short, but most of the dynamic poses that come with the fashion codes are pretty short, but there's still a lot of movement in it, so at least they did that. Kind of reminds me, you know, Lindsay Sterling, she like jumps around a lot when she's playing her violin. So if you did end up getting that other violin, it does work with this pose as well. I don't think we have any more violins, so I think those are going to be the only two that actually work with this pose. And here is our frame, Celestial Doodle. Alright, here she is compared to your doll in its natural state. So you can walk up on it. It's not as big as I kind of thought it would be, but it would be really cool. Let's scale her up and see how big she can get. So if you've got a massive lot, this would be a gorgeous addition to it if you wanted to make a, what is it called, a parapet? Not a parapet, like a sky bridge. If you made a castle, this would be a great little sky bridge. Super cool. She can also scale down really small to be an accent piece. If you wanted to make an arched door, you could definitely do that as well. But again, it's really expensive at like, what was it, 33,000 chestnuts? So she is pricey, but a nice building material. I do think it is overpriced though, and I think this is the only item that matches it because we do have these pieces, but they look fairly different to me, like material wise or just like aesthetic wise anyway. I hate that this doesn't stay. Like these are very big marble pieces, and these look more European. That's what I'm trying to say. This like walkway is definitely more European, and this piece is definitely more Asian. Why am I in select? Did I click that? I probably did, like a goober. But I mean, they can kind of match, but they are definitely different sizes. But you can also scale this one down to make it match. Maybe, hold on, let me check. Are they the same width at least? No, they're not. Let me see if we can rotate this. Because, you know, sometimes if you use these things, it'll have an hollow underside, but it looks like you can do this. So maybe even if you got really creative, all I can think of is the bottom of a ship. right now. My brain's not really working too much, but you could probably make a boat. That is everything I have covering this fashion code. I mainly got this one because of the diamonds and everything that comes with it, and of course the top hat and the hair. That is pretty much it. So just I'm want to be transparent about this. The fashion code is always a really good way to get your diamonds and your materials, because a lot of these materials are hard to get. Definitely, even if you're thinking about it right now, it's hard for me. I don't want to say yes, go ahead and get it, because I don't want to do that to people. But if you are interested in this outfit, do put some more thought into it before it, because when it encores, it'll come back as a time echo. It'll be doubled up, and you can see right here, you do not get all of those extra materials. You do not get all of those diamonds and everything. Like, it's just so much more value right here, and it's $10, I think, but if you wait for the time echo, it's still $10. So you get really cheated on what you can get with the time echo version of this fashion code. So please do put in a lot of thought with this if you want to get it or not. But that's everything I have, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.